Hello, this is my adoptive professor project on Guillermo Irizarry. Professor Guillermo Irizarry is an associate professor at the University of Connecticut in Spanish and Puerto Rican and Latino Studies departments. Professor Irizarry holds a PhD in Hispanic Literatures from the University of Texas at Austin. Professor Irizarry attended the Universidad de Puerto Rico for his bachelor's and Florida State University for his master's. Professor Irizarry has been in faculty positions at Bucknell. He worked at Brown as a visiting professor, the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and at Yale. Professor Irizarry has published the book Jose Luis Gonzalez, El Intelectual Nomada, which received the award for Best Research and Criticism book from the Academy of Literature of Puerto Rico. This is Puerto Rico's highest honor for a humanities scholar. The book consisted of a positive review of Gonzalez's work, his life as an intellectual in the post-colonial Caribbean, and the reception and incorporation of his work by Puerto Rican intellectuals. This book also received recognition as the notable book of 2007 by El Dia. Professor Irizarry has also published many essays that focus on the topic of Latino and Latin American cultural production in late modernity. One of the ones I read was called Cadavers Encountered, Identification and Community in the U.S. Latino Cultural Production. This essay was a literary and theatrical view of corpses in Roberto Fernandez's Raining Backwards, Esmeralda Santiago's When I Was Puerto Rican, and incorporated Miguel Piñero's essay, Short Eyes. This essay that Professor Irizarry wrote reflected on the problems of community, the sense of project and destiny in communities, and the impulse communities have for domesticating differences. In this essay, cadavers are discussed as the void in Latino community and are a recurring topic in Latino culture. The work proves that there are a variety of cultural commodities that could be studied similar to this that are often overlooked for topics that lie more towards commercial Latino products. Another work that I read by Professor Irizarry is called Tecnologías Discursivas del Pensamiento Postnacional en Exquisito Cadáver de Rafael Acevedo. This is a work that Professor Irizarry wrote which discussed Acevedo's Exquisito Cadáver. Through this work, Professor Irizarry explores technology and how it has penetrated human existence. Professor Irizarry also looks into how national instability has come around through the globalization of capitalism. Professor Irizarry's piece hits on digital conceivings, what is human versus post-human, and shows how the book's main argument of a symbolic order is in fact an ethical study. Professor Irizarry's work shows that Acevedo's novel is a peak example of Spanish Caribbean literature. Professor Irizarry is currently working on War in Other Places, in which he aspires to show how cultural labors of contemporary Latin America, write and artists in the region deal with topics of migration, transnationalism, and diaspora through literature, film, and the visual arts. Professor Irizarry is also working on an essay reviewing nationality and communication showcased in the book Señor and Cubano by Cristina Garcia. Professor Irizarry has furthered the literary works for the human population, especially in Latin America. Professor Irizarry has made not only his home nation of Puerto Rico proud, but he has been a very influential faculty member at the University of Connecticut. It is Professor Irizarry's goal to one day become a full-fledged member and tenured member of the staff, either at the University of Connecticut or another higher level institution. Professor Irizarry is from Puerto Rico and wishes to continue making the Puerto Rican nation proud. At this point in time, my presentation on Professor Guillermo Irizarry has concluded. If there are any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments box. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.